Eating healthy when you have ADHD is already a challenge. And then you see all those fitfluencers on social media that overcomplicate it even more.
Yeah, no shit.
And if you're watching this, you probably tried every diet under the sun. Why do I know that? Well, because I have been in the fitness industry and I know that we overcomplicate the whole process just so you buy our program, our coaching, our solution. But what if I told you that eating healthy is actually way easier than you think? In fact, you don't need to track calories, weigh your food, or follow some complicated diet plan. You just have to eat like your grandma.
Yeah, so my grandma is a nutritionist now, sure.
No, but think about it. Our grandparents ate real food. They had one or two choices and the food was simple and nutritious. Alright, let me explain. It's super simple. If your grandma wouldn't recognize it as food, you should probably eat a little less of it. And I call this the grandma rule. ADHD brains love to overcomplicate things. One day we're keto, the next we're fasting, and then we forget to eat for 6 hours and wonder why we're shaking.
I didn't eat lunch.
And that's why the grandma rule works so well. It's simple, flexible, and actually sustainable. Which means you can actually stick to it this time. Meat, fish, eggs, fruits, veggies, bread, all grandma approved. Bright blue energy drinks, protein chips or protein bar that has a label that reads like a science experiment? Probably not. Now, does that mean you can never eat chips or cookies or some other naughty food? No, absolutely not. This isn't some crazy strict diet. It's just a mental shortcut to make healthy eating easier. Instead of obsessing over are carbs bad or can I eat bread? Just ask yourself, would my grandma recognize this? Here's how my ADHD brain used to approach healthy eating before. Step 1, getting inspired and decide to start eating clean. Step 2, watch 10 videos about new diet trends. And suddenly I need to be keto, do intermittent fasting, or have to eat organic food only. And then step 3, go all in. Meal prep, fancy ingredients, and follow a new rigid diet plan. Step 4, burn out in 2 days, forget to eat, binge on chips, feel bad, and repeat. It was always too complicated, and when something is complicated, well, it's not the best approach for ADHD brains. It's all about minimizing ultra-processed junk and eating real food most of the time. No perfection, just better choices most of the time. Here's how I personally keep it simple. Eat the rainbow. More colors on your plate means more nutrients. Eat protein with most meals. Protein is the fuel for your brain and it keeps your energy stable. Okay, but how do I know how much I should eat? Easy, man. A palm full of protein, a cupped handful of carbs, a thumb full of fats, and, just knock yourself out on the veggies.
So my body is basically my measuring tool.
Yep, built-in portion control.
Well, I knew these hands were good for something.
And to make it even easier, have some go-to meals that don't take long to prepare.
Like what?
Pre-washed salad and tuna, eggs and toast, just keep it simple.
That's actually genius.
But what about snacks? My ADHD brain needs snacks. Yeah, 100%. But swap out some of that highly processed stuff with more grandma-approved snacks. Things like Greek yogurt with frozen berries, nuts, boiled eggs, hummus and vegetable sticks. If you're forgetting to eat all day and then binging at night, you can set an alarm or a reminder. Because in reality, if you wait to eat till you're starving, you probably make some bad food choices. Have a quick, protein-packed option ready for snacks in between. When you're eating while distracted and inhaling your food, slow down. Eat it at the table without any distractions. Try eating until you're 80% full and wait before grabbing more. And these small changes can make a huge difference without the stress of tracking every single bite.
Okay, but I don't want to give up my favorite foods.
Man, you don't need to. Just eat mostly real food and have the fun stuff as a side dish, not as the main meal. Yeah, but I saw this guy on Instagram who said you should be biohacking your metabolism, you should be drinking goat's milk and eat raw testicles and liver, and I think he was microdosing his kale shake or something. Man, just eat a balanced meal and move on with your life. And listen, I get it. The internet makes healthy eating sound so complicated. But if you remember one thing, let it be this. Eat like your grandma. Real food, simple meals, no distractions. And that's it. That's the rule. You don't need a PhD in nutrition. Just eat real food and stop stressing about every little detail. Start with one small change, maybe just adding more protein or swapping one processed snacks for something real. It all adds up. And hey, if you found this helpful, give the video a like and let me know in the comments, what do you think about the grandma rule? Are you giving it a try? And I'll see you in the next video.